Hey guys, so today I'm doing my Project 10 pan video like I promised in my previous videos. So first I guess I'll explain what Project 10 pan is. It's basically you're not allowed to buy any new products until you've used up 10 of your current products in their entirety. So the pan reference from Project 10 pan comes from when you hit pan on a product. So like on my face powder, it's where the tin part starts to show. So that's where the pan reference comes from, but most people use up the products in the entirety. They don't just wait till they hit pan and then that counts as a product. So that's basically what Project 10 pan is in a nutshell. So most people tend to do this if they've got a massive makeup collection and they've got too many products and they've bought products and then they keep buying new stuff and the older stuff gets pushed to the back and they don't really use it. And it kind of just sits there until it either goes off or, maybe one day they rediscover it. So it just kind of sits there and doesn't really get used. So the idea is that they sort of hunt through their makeup and find 10 products that they want to use up and, rediscover old products that they fell in love with before and then they're forgotten about. They can re-fall in love with them again and just, use up some of the old products and, clear some of the older stuff out so you can then continue using the newer stuff. I'm not really doing that for that reason. I know that's the reason that a lot of people do Project 10 pan. The main reason that I'm going to be doing it is to save money. Basically, since I've been back from travelling and had a job, I don't think there's been 1 week where I haven't bought a new makeup item of some sort. I'm trying to save for a house and I've just had to go buy a new car because my car just basically died on me. So I'm paying for a new car and I've got to save up for a house and all this stuff. So I really can't afford to keep buying new makeup, and I feel, my collection, it's not a really tiny collection, but it's not massive by any means whatsoever. I just feel like I don't really need to buy any new products. The stuff that I've got is more than enough for me to be using for the time being. So I kind of just want to use up a few of the old products that I've got sitting there, and also some of this stuff is coming up to its expiry date. So if you watch my makeup expiring inventory video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I've just basically gone through my inventory and just looked down and I've seen that quite a few products are coming to the end of their lifespan and I just want to get them used up. I don't want them to sit there and not get used and then go off and then I have to throw it out and then that's a waste of product, which is kind of a waste of money as well. So I kind of want to get these used up so they don't go off, so I get my use out of them and then move on to the newer stuff. So there are a few different versions of Project 10 pan going around that people have done in the past. Some people incorporate toiletries and other beauty things as well, so like face wash and moisturiser and things like that. I'm just going to be sticking to makeup products. All That Glitters 21 also did a Lush spin-off where she used up 10 Lush items before she was allowed to buy anything new from Lush. So there's lots of different versions. If you want to do this along with me, that would be fantastic. Leave a video response if you do, and I'll be updating these videos every so often just to say how I'm getting on, any difficulties that I'm having with the project, what products I've used up, and perhaps do little mini reviews on them as well, so I let you know what I think. If you've seen my birthday haul video, you know that I bought quite a few NYX products, which in hindsight it wasn't the best idea to go out and buy a ton of new makeup items right before embarking on a Project 10 pan, because now I just want to use up all my new NYX stuff instead of using up all my older stuff that needs to get used up. So that probably wasn't the best idea, but yeah, I'm just going to go with it and see how I get on, because I really need to save money. So I'm hoping, I'll rediscover some old products that I fell in love with before and, perhaps be a bit more experimental and try out different looks and find different ways to use different products as well so I can get them used up before they go off. So there's also different versions of Project 10 pan out there, and there's sort of different ways of doing the actual project itself. So if you're doing a Project 10 pan, like I said, you can incorporate toiletries and skincare items, hair care products, body sprays, anything like that. You can include in it what you would like. For me, I'm just going to be sticking to makeup, and sort of one of the conditions for me is I'm going to be allowed to buy new products, but only if it's something that I only use one of this item and I've run out. So for instance, face powder, that's something that I can't do without. I have oily skin and I need coverage, so for my everyday makeup I need to have a face powder. So luckily I already have a backup face powder to use once this one's finished up, but if I didn't and I used this one up for Project 10 pan, I would allow myself to go out and buy a new face powder because I can't do without it. And you know, if there's only one concealer that I use and that I have, and I use that concealer up, I'd be allowed to go and buy it. So things like that. It's up to you if you want to incorporate some sort of conditions like that into your project. You know, just whatever's going to work for you, but so that you don't. It's not like you're trying to cheat. You know, it's just sort of little conditions that are going to help you, that you may need to, you know, just state, just so you know exactly where you stand, so you don't feel like, oh, I need to go and buy a face powder, but I'm not allowed to buy any new products. I feel like I'm cheating. You know, I'm failing on this Project 10 pan. So just little things like that will make it easier for you, and you know, just set out some guidelines for yourself so you know exactly where you stand, exactly what you're trying to achieve. So with all of that said, I'm just going to show you some of the products that I'm hoping to use up. So the first one is my Boots No. 7 Dual Protection Tinted Moisturiser in Fair, and that's probably down to about here or so. So there's still a bit left in it, but it is getting used up slowly. I do have a backup of this waiting to be used up, so once this one is used up, that will be one of my Project 10 pan items. But I won't have to go out and buy another one because I've already got another one waiting. The next is this face powder. This is the Savvy by DB Mineral Blend Pressed Powder in Natural, and I got this in Australia, and as you can see, I've already hit pan. I am slowly getting to the end of this one, and I already have another face powder waiting as well. So for a lot of this stuff, I already have other things waiting that I can use once these ones have been used up. So it's just a case of I want to get these used up before I start using the new stuff. So that's that. But I am going to be sad to see this one go because this matches my skin so well. It gives me such nice coverage. So I'm really going to miss this once it goes, because obviously this is an Australian brand, so I'm not going to be able to get it over here. The next is this Maybelline Pure Cover Mineral Concealer. This is in Nude Beige, and this is nearing its expiry date, so it's down to about here. So I just need to finish using it up. So what I've been doing, because I've already started using my Benefit It Stick, but as you can see, that colour is kind of a little bit lighter. So what I've been doing is using this on any blemishes or areas of redness, and then just using this for under my eyes, so I can kind of use them both up at the same time. But if I do use them both up, they'll both count as one item. The next products that I'm hoping to use up, but I don't know how well I'm going to do, are these e.l.f. blushes. And the reason I want to use these up is because they are coming to the end of their life. You know, the expiry date is looming. So I just really want to try and get these used up. So I've got this one in Innocence and this one in Glow. So it's just a case of wearing these, you know, every day as my everyday blushes, and just trying to get them used up as quickly as possible, so I can actually get some use out of them before they go off. Another item is my Gosh Velvet Touch eyeliner in black ink. So as you can see, it's almost at the end of its life now. This is coming close to its expiry date, and it's also really worn down, so I just want to get as many uses out of it as possible. So just to use that up, because I've got so many other eyeliners that I've been using, especially been liking the Benefit Smoking Liner. So I just want to try and get this one finished first before I continue using my other ones. Another product that's coming to the end of its life is my Maybelline 1x1 mascara. I love this mascara so much. It's amazing. I find I don't need to curl my lashes with it. It goes on very black, it doesn't clump, and if I apply 2 coats, it looks like I'm wearing false lashes. It is amazing. I love this mascara, but it is coming to the end of its life. It has started to clump a little bit. You know, it's starting to dry out a bit, so I just need to get this used up. And again, I've got other mascaras to start using once I finish this one. Another thing is my Cherry Chapstick. I've had this for quite a while now, so this really just needs to be finished up. That's how much I have left on it, so not too much. So as long as I keep using it up, I should hopefully get through this quite quickly. I love this so much. It gives a little bit of colour to your lips, just, you know, just a little bit of a tint to them. It gives them a little bit of gloss, and it is so moisturising, makes my lips so soft. So I've been trying to put this on at night before I go to bed, and in the morning and throughout the day, just trying to get it used up. So they're all of my contenders that I've got so far. I know that's not 10. I'm hoping as I go through, I mean, it's not going to be a case that I will just use these products. I'm going to use other stuff. I really want to try and use up an eyeshadow palette, like just one of the small ones that I've got, but I haven't hit pan on any of my eyeshadows, so that's going to take a while. So, you know, if something else looks like it's going to near the end of its life before the eyeshadows or anything like that, I'll just go ahead and use that up instead. So It's just kind of a case of, as I go along the process, I'll see what's starting to get used up the most and just sort of focus on using that up. So yeah, that's Project 10 Pan. That's what I'm going to be doing over the next few months, and I do think it is going to take a few months to complete. But I'm really excited to start on this project and, you know, just get some of these products used up. I really hate waste and I really do need to save money, like I said, so I'm really excited to get through these products and not buy any more makeup, because that's going to be a big challenge for me, is to not buy makeup. So I think it's going to be a case of stop watching haul videos on YouTube, because every time I watch them I'm like, oh, I want to go out and buy that now. So yeah, perhaps cut down on the watching haul videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So if you want to do this project along with me, leave it in the comments or post a video response to this video, and I'll try and update you as I go along. I'll do a couple of update videos just saying what I've used up or any new products that I'm trying to use up, and just let you know how I'm getting on. And sort of, you know, any difficulties that I'm finding and how I'm overcoming any issues or difficulties that I'm having. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comments and I'll either reply to them, or if there's lots of comments, I'll probably do a separate video answering those questions. But yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't think what. So yeah, wish me luck on this project, because I'm definitely going to need it, especially on the not buying products. I can probably use up these products quite easily, as long as I stay away from using my new NYX stuff so much, but yeah, the not buying new products is going to be tough for me. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!